something awesome is gonna happen. Dommercoolstuff. Do good gaming.
And I wasn't ever going to get Chrono Trigger either, but I want it. My only reason is because I, own almost all the Final Fantasy numbered games.
Yes.
That came out on PlayStation 1 and 2, and one of them was, I think it was Chronicles or War Chronicles, and that has Chrono Trigger in there. And Chrono Cross was an amazing game too, the sequel.
Yes,
I just wish they would, Square would get on the ball and, do a third.
I mean, I still rate that Chrono Trigger is easily the finest console or RPG. I was adamant about that for many, many years, that Chrono Trigger was the finest console RPG.
I'm a huge fan of Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh, I have that.
That got me into Strat RPGs.
Well, I couldn't buy that game even after it came out. It was hard to get.
Oh, God.
I had to rent it.
That game,
and I rent it all the time.
I got it on my birthday. I don't own the same copy that I do now. I was going out with somebody at the time, and it was a couple of year relationship. And for my birthday, she literally got me a non-greatest hits version of Tactics, and it was this was maybe like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, that game was going for 100, the non-greatest hits version.
Oh, yeah, the stupid.
And there she is, and I was like, you didn't have to do this, how much money? And she's like, I don't want to talk about how much money I spent. But she knew I wanted to play it, so she got it for me. And when that relationship ended, I'm reasonably confident, like, I gave her all the PlayStation stuff, which, hindsight being 2020, I'm okay with that. Because she did, she was my tag team partner, so to speak, for 9 and 8. And Tactics, and
yeah.
So yeah, I've gotten very lucky when it comes to girlfriends in video games, and now wife in video games. And I really wish my wife could make more appearances on the channel. And she has, but her, she's more of a professional than I am when it comes to work. I'm untrained. I'm technically, you want to go uneducated, because I only graduated high school and I went to a performing arts college, so didn't know. The college I went to, I lasted a semester before I blew my knee out. Was going to take a year off for it to recover, and 17 years later, I'm sitting next to you playing Smash Brothers, talking about our YouTube channel.
Well, I ended up kind of just graduating high school, and I did nothing after it but work, and I mean, not a great job at that I've been at, i.e. pay-wise or anything, but it's a job. It's made me money. I'm still there, and I'm still trying to figure out what I'm trying to do, but it's now been quite a minute. Oh, it's close to 9 years since I've been out of high school.
But, you can always learn new tricks, and, a little over 3 years ago, I decided I wanted to start a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And, my main inspirations for starting the channel are very varied. First off, Spoonie experiment was huge for me. That was a huge inspiration. Game Chasers were a huge inspiration as well, along with the Retro Hunters and a show called Film Riot. Film Riot, not really... They do more technical... They show you how to make movies, but they show you how to make movies using real movie equipment.
Yeah.
But, with them, they explain it to you easy, and it's a funny show to begin with. They explain it to you easy, and you get into a mindset of being able to think outside of the box to get it done. And that's why, you know, the lighting that we have is cardboard boxes and wrapped with tinfoil with wax paper over it. Our soft boxes, that's what they are. Just because, you know, that show inspired me to think a little bit outside the box. Yeah. So I was like, I can do this. And I started, and, you know, my first few videos are dreadful, to say the least. I was recording on an NV3 cell phone. And then, after a couple months, got the new computer and got my flip cam, which has served me very well, which is still continuing to be used for the videos as well from time to time. Now that I have an iPhone 5 and game capture device, it's not really being used, but I'm having issues with the iPhone and Vegas hates me, and Vegas hates you.
I lost my train of thought.
No, that's alright. It's 2 or something in the morning, and we're playing a very intensive shooter.
Yeah, no, this is a distracting game when it comes down to it.
Oddball question to ask, considering what type of game we're playing. Favorite moment from any of the Unio Maniac stuff? Which, trust me, that name took me about a month to find. Because I couldn't call it Game Hunting with Dommer anymore.
Yeah.
And I wanted a branding name, and
we had a name before that.
No, it was either yard sailing or game hunting, and yard sailing was just going at yard sales, and
yeah, which we really did not do.
I've gone yard sailing a few times. Problem nowadays with yard sailing is everybody has smartphones, and they think they're going to get eBay prices at a yard sale, but everybody quickly forgets that at a yard sale, that's why people are going, to not pay eBay prices. Yeah. And, you know, very recently, you know, the other day I went to Englishtown to sell stuff, you know, to sell a bunch of doubles and waist spacers for the move, and I know fully well that I cut deals that some people might be like, oh, you could have gotten a lot more, but it's more along the lines of, like, you're going to a flea market to not make money. You know, to not spend retail, no matter what
Absolutely.
it is.
And that's been the problem with Englishtown, namely.
Yeah, Englishtown, I've had success in Route 70. Collinswood was a hit, not for me, for Eric. For me, yeah, I picked up a couple of things, but, you know,
forgot Brady.
Frady, that's the thing, Frady, I don't think he picked up much.
He got the Nomad?
No, yeah, he got the Nomad, and no, that was not it. Collins, that was at the secret spot.
Oh, yeah.
Which is now known as Route 70. I'll beat that out, but, you know, it's at the secret spot. Collinswood, I don't think he picked up much, but Eric got the box of Sega and a bunch of other crap for like $10. So, you know, I sold a Sega for $30. A Genesis Model 2. And, you know, sold pretty much like 30 common Atari games and Genesis games for $25. But I look at it like I still made money on it because for the amount of games I sold the guy, I spent $5 over the course of game hunting. So anyway, favorite moment of game hunting.
I'm gonna try to think. Shit.
My favorite is Blue Velvet Cobra.
Oh, I forgot about that. And Mini Boat.
And Mini
Boat and the Rebel Jacket.
That's my favorite interview bit. Like,
and I forgot to mention Yeah, you know, well,
When
all that, Jesus.
when we were doing the interviews, now the way I do an average TGO episode, I'll get all the framework done for just this footage that we shot at whatever locations I'm using for that episode. I'll get the basic framework done, and then I'll watch the video, or sometimes I'll have you guys watch it and come up with questions and whatnot for the interview bits. And I can get a pretty good grasp on the episode by that point, or a decent grasp. That episode, however, completely different. I had no idea what this episode was. There was no shape or form to it, and this was after editing it up. It had like no theme or whatnot. It didn't have a pull, and then you pulled off that line.
And I didn't even get that line right
And
on
that-
the video
and-
interview.
And that's how you win the flea market. I'm like, alright, that's the episode.
Yeah, if somebody bought those 3 items and then went to the, you know, that little river where there's obviously, and then just sat there with them, you win flea market. All flea markets worldwide will close. You win.
You win. Congratulations.
You won
You're-
the game that is flea market.
You're a
Those
winner.
items were located in one day,
You're a winner.
one Saturday at English Town Flea Market. Those items were sitting there together. The items necessary to win flea market if you buy them. Maybe if you bought the pachinko machine too, but the pachinko machine was not there that weekend because the guy put it in storage. Yeah, I almost bought a pachinko machine once.
That would have been great.
Like
And I
50
love-
bucks.
And I love Pachinko Machine story.
The only thing we didn't know what worked was the electrics, you know, because it was but it was the lights. It was purely mechanical. He even said, you know, the machine operates. That is purely mechanical, but the lights, you know, and everything are, you know, wired, of course.
Yeah.
And you have to just know how to hook them up because it didn't just plug into the wall.
And I love the Pachinko Machine story and what they actually are. They're great.
They're gambling. They're
Well, that's the thing. Best of my knowledge from what I've seen,
I
that
know
sty-
how it
that-
exactly
well,
works.
that style of gambling is illegal.
Okay, really, in Japan, all gambling is legal.
Yeah.
Except, like, certain
And-
sanctioned horse races.
And what they do is you get the balls, obviously, for, you know, playing a pachinko machine. You trade the balls in for candy and prizes, but you don't eat the candy.
Yes.
There's another booth next door where you trade whatever candy
Yeah.
you have. Has specific monetary value.
Yes. That's exactly the system. Like, I've heard, the exact system, gambling is generally illegal in Japan. Almost completely illegal. And yes, you go to the pachinko parlor, those balls are worth a certain, you know, it's like getting tickets at a skee
Yep.
ball game. You go and you cash them in for, as I've heard once, lipstick.
Yeah.
You take the lipstick, and I've seen it, the booth directly next door. It's just a small shop front. You go and you turn it in. They happen to buy lipstick. And that lipstick is bought at the value that they say it is, and there's, you know, but it's not like you're getting cheated, you know, they give you cash for whatever the item is that pachinko parlor deals in as a prize.
Yes.
And it's not that it's really frowned upon either. It's allowed. Partially because pachinko is now considered somewhat traditional.
Yeah, and I just love the workaround. I love the workaround the law, so to speak, or like workaround for anything. Like if you can devise that beautiful plan and have it work, more power to you.
And I mean, this is
sorry.
a And, you know, of course, it's probably a group of people who run a number of pachinko parlors. You know, it's an odd system.
I got pulled up. One of my other favorite moments was when we were doing the new opening, not the one that we just did with the awesome song by the awesome guys from GameStorm and Metal Fortress. I forgot the other guy's name off the top of my head. I apologize. I think Kareem. But the first one before that, where you had the baseball bat.
Oh.
And you were supposed to hit me.
The batter's up?
The batter's up bat, and you actually hit me.
Oh.
With the plastic part.
Yeah, there's a big foam section on those. And I was scared to just swing. Because I thought that would happen, and, well, you can guess what happened.
It happened.
Yeah, no, I hit him right with the edge of the plastic, too, because it does come to an edge at one point on those things. And I clocked him right with the edge of it. And, yeah.
Hilarity
really
ensued. I didn't. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, that is how you work.
I think you've actually, when it comes to like filming stuff, I think you've only actually seen me pissy one time. And that was during the Friday Night Special Zombie video.
Yes, this is an outside.
And it was an outside shoot. You saw me pissy, I think, for like 5 seconds.
No, really all of it.
No,
and I think I was pissier than you throughout.
No, I wasn't pissy throughout the whole thing. It's I know I definitely snapped at you one time.
I don't remember you snapping at me.
It was like literally for like 5 seconds. The rest of the shoot I was fine on. It was just I knew it was going to be hard and rough, but it was a great learning experience.
I was just trying not to like be like, why am I here right now? Why am I here right now? I was like, this is a terrible idea.
Yeah, but I think the end product came out great.
Jimmy managed to make it rain.
No, I'm talking about the zombie video.
Oh, well, yeah.
No, the Dig Up for Bones in Zach's backyard.
Oh, I thought you meant the other video.
No, that's never seen the light of day. I'm only talking about my channel, not...
Oh, that's it. I don't know.
Special.
I was holding a light. That's all I
know, you were holding a light, and, you know, I think I was like, yeah, just put it over here, and you put it over, and I was like, no, the other right, or something like that.
We're running around in the woods, so you can't see shit.
Yeah, you can't see shit, and by that point, I'd already, like, we had been working on that, like, I know I had been working on that for at least a week beforehand, shooting.
Yeah.
And getting zombie appliances done and whatnot. And having to deal with people overacting and being tool bags. I'm looking at you, title redacted.
Title redacted?
I'm not going to say the guy's name.
Oh, no, the way I'm like, what the hell did he do that you redacted something that he fucking
Oh
made
god,
up?
look at him, he's a fucking moron.
No, redacting him, yes. When he said title redacted, it's like, what the fuck did he contribute title-wise to everything? That's
like,
what I was thinking. I knew
the whole
he
video
did.
he's being a fucking spaz. But anyway, so yeah, I tend not to get pissy a lot when it's filming. I get pissy when I'm by myself, and I'm occasionally secretly cursing you guys because I'm like, oh come on, I need this video done. We had a great run of like consecutive episodes being released for like a month and a half. And then I'm now the one fucking that up because I have like literally 4 episodes in the can, like filmed in the can. I have to edit them, and I have to get through one of them relatively quickly. 13 before I move, I have to get the interview stuff done. 14 is with Tyler at the flea market where he wanted to go and, you know, pique my knowledge and whatnot. It's going to be a short episode. There was not much there.
Yeah.
It was mainly a test for filming with the iPhone 5 and the program. Then 15, I think, is... Oops. The mic fell. No, we're good. No, we're good.
No, I just paused it.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, just hit B to back out. 15 is when I was going to North Carolina. When we went to North Carolina for the week vacation, I got to go game hunting and go to a flea market and pick up some halfway decent stuff there. And then 16 might be different because it's probably going to be at the flea market when I was selling stuff. But I don't like the way it came out because I was too tired to whip the camera out until like the transaction was over.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to do it like JHDMF Scotch Squatch, his video game reseller series. I was like doing a playful like quirky episode where because I was selling and not buying, and I don't like the way it's come out. It might wind up not even being a TGO episode. It might just be a vlog because I know I've been vlogging a lot, not putting them up. Most of them are still on my phone, but since I made the decision of moving, I've been vlogging about it and trials and triumphs and having to tell people we're moving and stuff like that. Yeah, I've lost the plot here on this one. I forgot what we were talking about. Favorite moments in the TGOs.
Yeah, no, I'll go with finding the Black Velvet Cobra. Black Velvet Cobra was a #1. Me buying GIMP masks.
Yes, GIMP. Oh my God, the GIMP mask. What a beautiful thing.
Army surplus apparently. Yeah, it looks like a GIMP mask. They apparently issued that to our Air Force men for cold weather, but don't tell me that guys didn't walk around base starting their tongues out at each other from that little mouth hole. Because, I mean, it was only big enough.
Because it took us approximately 3 seconds to do that.
Well, I came with the intention of buying them. I'm like, I know what I'm getting. And I'm getting a bunch of them. And there was that guy next to us when we bought them who was looking at them too. And he held one up and he showed it to his girlfriend. He's like, what was he saying? Remember? Hey, you should get one of these. You bring that home and like I'm leaving your ass. Like he was implying like, hey, he knew why we were looking at them and laughing. And I think he was thinking, maybe I should bring this home. And his girlfriend shot him down.
And then even that, like when you found that, I kind of realized, looking through the footage and the interview stuff, that the name of the episode was going to have something to do with GIMP masks.
Oh,
and then it just wound up being GIMP Mask of Defeat. Because I think I only put them like 2 games.
It turned into more footage of us talking to the mask.
Yeah.
Masks, since I bought multiples. Since I still have a plan to use them. For something, not involving this, but,
We can't go into it because it's been planned for years, apparently.
The person will evolve and one day forget about the GIMP masks.
I think he already has.
Well, I broke them out recently, but it's more like, I think he's generally forgotten about them. But, damn it, and I wanted you for that too.
Sorry.
You're willing to get duct taped.
And no, and I know how, I know you might be filming some stuff.
Maybe, I don't know it, I don't have anything to edit video.
No,
and a busted iPhone.
Yeah, as I said, if you get me the footage, if you like mail me the footage or whatever, I can always edit it up, no problem. And don't get mad at the rest of the guys if they don't do anything.
I don't expect anybody to have to do anything, I mean, everybody's now going their own way.
Eric, I brought it up to Eric about it. It's what we talked about, with the TGO and TGO Jersey, Texas, North Carolina. But Eric said it wouldn't feel the same with me not there. And I can see his sentiment, and I can see his statement about that.
Yeah. I mean,
I can understand where he's coming from on that, and I can understand where you're coming from with that.
I was just, maybe now and then, like, if I ever get my room fixed up.
Yeah, like, I'm willing to edit. I'm willing to still have you guys as part of the channel.
But, I'd have to figure out what the hell I'm gonna shoot, that's all. And what's conducive to your channel or what it will become. But yeah, like if I can figure out a thing for room tour, or at least when you come up, we know you'll be back up.
I'm gonna be back. I still have family up here, and
we're not gonna disappear entirely because I guarantee we're gonna come out and even Eric, as long as he's available, we'll be there. When you're back here in New Jersey. I'm starting to mumble through the camera.
That's alright.
I lost my train of thought over there. You know, still trying to figure out where the hell I'm going with it.
I also think one of my favorite parts, my favorite editing thing, was when I was looking at the footage you and Eric had gotten me of the first auction house.
Oh, that shit? Well, that was like second. We went together the first time, I believe.
And it was you two. It was you and Eric. And
no, there was one before that.
And you were legitimately, like, outbidding each other on the same damn item. And everybody knew you were there as a group, and they're just laughing. And I'm literally seeing these people stare at you, going like, I thought they were together.
Oh, because
like
Eric's still a... I should have bought that V for Vendetta poster you bought for his wife. Because I knew what his limit was, because he spent enough on everything else.
And, oh, let me tell you, that has led to so many awesome throwbacks, so to speak. Like, basically, I can, you know, anytime I need to, like, add, like, some tension between you and Eric, I just have to just remind you guys of the flea market.
Oh, yeah.
The second one was a lot better, but I got where you were coming from, because Eric was doing the same thing to me, and Eric was covering me at that time, because I hadn't gotten paid yet.
Yeah.
So he's literally outbidding himself on the one box that I wanted, and got the Frankenstein's Castle on the Atari, and that's a rare game.
No, I know about the...
And that's why I wanted
Castle.
it. That's why I wanted it, and that outbid me. After, like, he rose to bid twice on me, I stopped bidding, because I knew he was going to win it, and I didn't want to fall into that trap where it was just...
Hey,
well,
we beat Smash TV.
We beat Smash TV on free play. You've graduated to the elite ranks of Smash TV survivors. You are a great Smash TV player, maybe the best of all time. Thank you for playing Smash TV. Good luck, you'll need it.
Well, we had the good luck.
You are the next lucky contestant.
Again?
Smash TV design team.
So are we saying the Smash TV design team is the next lucky contestant?
I guess. But I think on this front...
Whoa, did you see the face on her?
Yeah, look at that.
Whoa, that's like Joker mask.
That's like a butterface.
No, that's like, you know, Batman the Animated Series, when he would gas and he'd get that... The skin would stretch and smile.
Well,
that's it.
Well, that's Butterface. Everything looked good, Butterface.
Oh, man, the Howard Stern Butterface contest in Vegas.
But, alright, we're going to continue this in a little bit with another game and some more talk time. So, hope you guys like this slightly long episode. It's probably not going to get edited. Actually, it might, because it was an hour.
There's probably gaps to take out.
Gaps to take out and whatnot, but I think we were talking a lot throughout. Well, I'm Dom.
And this is Chris.
And this has been Gaming Oniomaniacs, Play Smash TV, or Chris and Dom Play Smash TV and reminisce about TGO. As always, do good gaming. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed part 2 of the 2-year anniversary episode of Chris coming into the Gaming Oniomaniacs. This was kind of special for us because it is kind of like the last time we were able to get together. If you want to check out some of the other videos, click this link and that's going to take you to Bad Decisions, basically a day in the life of Dahmer where I make Chris and Eric's life a living hell. If you want to click this link, this is a very personal project to me. It's called Frank and Me, where basically I go through what happens on my typical Friday night at the Rocky Horror Picture Show when I'm performing as Dr. Frankenfooter. And this is something I started on the last video, basically how I'm going to start shouting out some channels. This time I'm going to shout out MichaelBtheGameGenie, but I've been a very long time subscriber, and he's been an honest, true friend like Chris, Weekend Game Guy, as well. If you didn't know the logo for TGO Crew, he did. And Weekend Game Guy, he's the one who did the banner on my YouTube page and this end card that you're looking at right now. So click those links if you want to watch those videos and
subscribe to those guys if you want to enjoy more content. This is Dommercoolstuff, and as always, do good gaming.